She was face to face with the edge of a cliff and an endless ravine below. The wind rustled, and suddenly the edge broke and her descent into the dark, infinite pit commenced and ended all in a split second. Angelina jerked awake, hitting her head on the window of the car, startled by the nightmare that had played out in her subconscious. The morning was bright, and there were scattered clouds slowly drifting through the cerulean blue sky. It was the kind of day you spend indulging in the weather and surrounding yourself by the scenery of the earth. Angelina and her boyfriend Brody sat idly in his car as he drove towards their weekend getaway. The long road became dim under the canopy of forest branches, and dust kicked up from the tires as the asphalt turned to dirt, and their destination became more visible. "Holy moly, girl, watch your head. You can't afford any more damage up there," Brody teased as Angelina recovered from her head banging the car window. "Be nice. Not only did I hit my head, but I had one of those awful falling nightmares. I was on a cliff, and then the edge broke off, and I fell, and I woke up, and my heart is racing right now, and well, you know the rest." Brody chuckled a bit as he turned to look to Angelina and smirk. "How much further until we get to the trail, Brody?" questioned Angelina. "We're almost there, Angie. Just sit back and relax. I promise you it'll be worth the miles we're having to drive to get there." Brody smiled as he turned to look at Angelina. Brody and Angelina had started a relationship together about 3 years ago when they first met at work. It was a summer day, and business at Margie and Rita's Mexican restaurant had begun to pick up for the busy season. Brody was a young 22-year-old college student majoring in engineering by day and bartending at Margie and Rita's to pay for his bills. Angelina, who was also in college at the time studying business law, had high hopes of becoming a lawyer, and to get through school applied at the same place of work as Brody and gotten the job. Both had very usual lives before they met each other, and once they started working together, their lives started to change. Upon the arrival of Angelina on her first day at her new job, Brody was carrying 3 gallons of margarita mix and walking his way to the bar. He caught sight of her long chocolate dark wavy hair glimmering with the sunlight that poured in through the windows. He was instantly hypnotized by her beauty. That was until he bumped into the corner of the bar and was released from her spell. Angelina was talking to their manager at the hostess stand when all of a sudden a loud thundering sound that came from the bar startled all the workers. "Shit!" Brody cursed from the bar as 3 gallons of mix pulled together on the floor. The manager walked his way over to the chaos that had unfolded at the hands of Brody, and Angelina quickly followed behind. "Brody, honestly, if we didn't like you so much, I'd make you pay for your little mistake here. What the hell were you doing, walking with your eyes closed? Weren't you paying attention?" The manager both teased and scolded Brody. "Sir, honestly, I don't know what happened, but I'll clean this up right away. I'm so sorry." Brody, slightly embarrassed, scurried around searching for a method to clean up the scene. "All right, then, take Angie here. It's her first day, and she will be training with you, so what better way to initiate her as a new team member than having her help you with this screw-up, Brody?" After time of working together, becoming friends, and the constant urging of coworkers, they eventually decided to go on a date. One date turned into 3 years, and 3 years became adventure after adventure, and they grew closer and became to be an important part of each other's lives. "I think we finally made it, Angie. We're pulling into the park right now," Brody announced. The rambunctious couple rolled down their windows to feel the air of the place where the newest adventure would take place, and after paying the park fee and finding a place to station their car, they began to walk. They searched all around, trying to capture and retain all the scenery that lay in front of them. A small grove of cherry blossoms sat amidst the looming oaks at an endless field of foliage captivated their eyes. A look at the map of the park showed that the mountain trails persisted for miles beyond the trees and were not much further away from their soon-to-be campsite. Brody quickly inhaled the clean outdoor air and proceeded to slowly exhale it.